Hey everyone, TS Outdoors here. Today I'm going to be going over my hunting setup. I'm going to tell you what bags I have, what bow I shoot, what gear I have, clothes, backpack, camera, arms, kind of like everything. So stay tuned, it's going to be a long video, longest one I've ever shot. A couple different angles, trying out a new camera, so we'll see how it all works. So let's get into it. I have a Cabela's bag here. This is my main bag to carry most of my gear. Inside of it we have an Alps outdoor bag. I don't remember what model it is, but put that aside right now. So Alps outdoor bag. It's got an H2O bladder, exit hole here. And this one's really cool because it can fold down to just the fanny pack part. So we can get rid of this backpack part and just have a fanny pack, but the backpack part actually carries some important gear for me. Alright, we have a camera. I don't remember which one this is. Fuji films. It's one of the shock resistant, waterproof, dust proof one with a pretty cool arm. Flexible, so I can put it on a tree limb and have multiple angles when I shoot. So I don't utilize it as much as I probably should, but now that I'm getting more into shooting and filming, self-filming and stuff like that, you'll be seeing more multiple angles with this camera and then my Canon as well. So hopefully you'll be able to get a GoPro before too long. And then I have an Outdoor Edge Wild Pack. This is a really cool knife setup here. Open it up and give you guys a look. Inside of it I carry some gloves, some nitrile gloves, and then the knives. You have a wild cape knife, a wild skin knife, and then a wild bone knife. It's like a fillet knife. You have a bone saw and then a chest spreader. And then a knife sharpener as well, which is super handy when you're out in the field and you cut through some bone or have an unfortunate slip and hit a rock or something like that. So you can just sharpen your knife on the go while you're out in the field, which is super handy. You always want a nice sharp edge on your knife. So, I don't know if you guys can see it very well or not, but Outdoor Edge Wild Pack. Gloves for when you're gutting a deer, elk, moose, whatever. Alright, what's next? Alright, we got the Hooyman Megabyte Saw. This is super handy, nice, easy, doesn't open randomly or anything like that. You have a push button, you got multiple angles on it, which is super handy when you're cutting a limb. So, 2 different angles. Hooyman saw, Megabyte. Nice grip on it, easy to use, super sharp. Get through a limb, 4 inches in like 2 minutes, takes no time at all. Super handy to have. Especially in your pack when you're hiking in and doing a hang hunt. Next we have a Pack Rat by Night and Hail Game Calls. I use this all the time. I'm an avid user of a rattling system. I used to have the, what is it, Flex Tone, I don't know, bone antlers or whatever. So. But now I use the Pack Rat. It's smaller, easy to use, makes some good quality sound. Give you an idea what it sounds like. It's pretty loud, super easy to use, handy, quiet, so it doesn't make a bunch of noise. Like I said, easy to pack in and pack out. Next we have just an X-stand, tree stands, the Assistant. It's a rubber coated steel wire, 25 foot long. I like sitting anywhere from between 20 to 30 feet in the air in a tree. The higher the better is my philosophy, less chance of them seeing you or getting in their line of sight. So This thing extends out 25 feet. Very handy to have in the pack. Next we have a Real Tree easy hanger arm. Use this for my bow. I think it's a 36-inch one or something like that, 32, 36-inch. So super handy, easy to use, just screw into a tree. I usually put my bow on the right side, easy to have. I shoot a right-handed bow, so once I grab it, I can get into it. So, yep, easy hanger. Like I said, rubber end here, so it's quiet when you take on and off the bow. Next, we have a Guidesman flashlight. This is a 3000 lumen flashlight. Stupid bright. Different settings on it, which is kind of handy. You guys can see it or not. Bright, small, wide. Alright, next we have a Wow Game Innovation. Which one is this one? Model TR12. It was one of Walmart's Black Friday cameras. It came with an 8GB SD card, 8 AA batteries, this, and a little rubber band snap thingy so you can hang it on a tree or wherever you want to hang it at. So this is super handy. I set out cameras this weekend, try to get some late season action. Alright, next we have, let's see what else we got in here. We have some face paint camo, 5-wheel camo face paint. I haven't used this yet, but it's got some good colors in it, so I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But a little mirror on it too, so it's easy to see what you're putting on and what you look like. Make sure you look goofy with that face paint, you know. Alright, so next, most important thing to have in the pack is your game tags. I have 2 any deer archery tags and 2 turkey tags, along with 2 extra antlerless deer tags for Missouri. So very important to have. Alright, next I have a extra release. This is my old release. It's a Surefire. I don't use this one anymore, but I always keep an extra in my bag just in case mine is not where it's supposed to be or didn't make it along or whatever, for whatever reason. I just want an extra one. So, this. My bag. Alright, what else is in here? Alright, the Alps hanger bag folds out so you can throw some quarters or whatever after you get done skinning and gutting a deer or elk in the field. You can quarter it, strap it to the back of the backpack, so then you have this nice little Z on there. Try to make sure people know that you're not a deer or anything like that. A little hunter orange. Safety, you know, important things. Alright, let's see what else I got in this thing. Alright, next I have a Rayovac, I don't know what it's called, whatever. Flashlight. It's also a Bloodlight and a red. So I use red whenever I hike in. Supposedly deer are colorblind, and red is one of the colors they cannot see, so use red when I hike in, and then if I do get one, I have a nice little Bloodlight. So Bloodlights are handy. They're not super, you're not gonna like find the blood trail with just drips and stuff with this thing, as it's not super bright, but they are effective on making it just more visible. So helps you get a little bit of an edge. Let's see what else I got here. I got a gauze pad. I don't know if you guys saw my videos, but I had an incident where I got stabbed in the field, so I have a gauze pad, a couple band-aids. I always keep these in there just for sealing up a wound. I don't know if you saw, I had a nice sharp, what kind of broadhead was it? I don't know. Broadhead go through my legs. So check out that video. I'll be posting it right here. And then you'll be able to see what kind of broadhead went through my leg. It fell off my climbing sticks when I was packing up one morning. So that kind of sucked. I was a mile in and had to hike out bleeding, so that was really, really lame. Next, I have a VS1 Conquest scent stick deodorant, or like a deodorant stick almost, but don't put it on yourself because you'll smell like deer. Vaginal secretions. So yeah, you don't want that on you. So this is a Conquest. I used this during the rut last year, and I had a little bit left over. I used it a couple times. I didn't have amazing success with it, but it wasn't bad. So now from Conquest, I do use Evercalm all the time. I love this stuff. It works great. I've had deer right underneath my tree stand with it. Scent control is major and one of the things I preach all the time. And this is a calming scent, so this stuff works really good for just making the deer feel relaxed in the area. Next, I have a hunter's cloak system and the buck urine. I'm not sure where my system is right now. It's a Gen 2. I think I might have lost it. Whoops. But here's the buck urine. I can use it without if I want. I can just turn it over and squeeze it and it comes out. So kind of handy. Code Red Doe Estrus with sticks. You know, hang it on a tree. Doe Estrus. Hopefully we'll get some in the second rut out here in Missouri. So that's the main stuff from that front. Water bottle holder on this end. Alright, these are straps that come around your waist. So I usually put important stuff that I need access to, like my phone or keys, in this area. And then my other side is super important because I keep my True Ballistic Rangefinder RX1000 Leopold, what was it, DNA. This thing's super handy. It'll give you variations from angle, so it'll give you the true range with the angle that you're shooting at. It'll tell you the angle you're shooting at, and then the range on that actual angle. Let me get a mess here. Good stuff. Next, I have another Wild Game Innovations TR12 game camera. I actually picked up 2 of these during Black Friday, so don't mind my dog. Man, go lay down. Go lay down. It's my Weimaraner. Come here. What's she doing, boy? What's she doing, boy? Yeah, I know, I know. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. All right, go lay down. Hey, go lay down. Go lay down. He's a good boy. He's just a year old. He's still a puppy. All right. Now we have a big game camera arm. But when I'm in the tree, extends out another, I don't know, 8 inches or so. So this is what I use when I am in the tree and I'm taking video. Maverick, go lay down. And then the strap for it. Not too special there. Thank you for that, Maverick. Go lay down. Alright, so that's the main stuff in this bag. We'll pack it up here in a little bit. Alright, next, my bow. I have a Hoyt Vector Turbo. 2012 model. Or 13 model. 2013 model. I don't know. 2012 or 13, I don't know. Great bow. Shoots like 330 IBO or something like that. This one is a 70-pound drawback, 75% let off. My shooting length is 28. If everyone wants to buy me a bow, go for it. Go ahead and send it to me. I'll tell you my address. Alright, on here we have a fuse sight. I don't remember which one it is, but it's a fuse sight. I know that. So. And then a drop away release, or arrow holder, or whatever you want to call it. So, nice little drop away system here. It's a Hoyt Vector Turbo. Love Hoyt. Great bow. Gets the job done. Alright, back to this Cabela's bag. In the bottom of it, I have, let's see, well, we also have a Dead Downwind Field Spray. Forgot to mention that, so. Alright, now I have my Cabela's boots. Thin Slit, Ultra, I don't know. It's a Dry Plus. I don't even know what model this is or whatnot, but got these at a garage sale. They're brand new. I got them for 20 bucks. It's a $200 boot back like 3 years ago or whatever. It's a great boot. Super, super warm. Kind of like snow boots. Like if you've ever been snowboarding, that's what they feel like. So they're really big and bulky, unfortunately, but they're pretty light, easy to use. Pretty quick system to set up. And that's it for the Cabela's bag. Get all my junk out of here. Alright, now the most important bag of all. Scent Crusher. So this bag is sold at most Walmarts. It's got a Scent Crusher system on here. It was a $178 bag. Found it on clearance. Check your Walmarts. Found it on clearance for 100 bucks. So wife was a little upset when I bought that, but $100 well spent. At first, I was really skeptical of this bag. My buddy had one, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I ain't spending $100 for a bag. But this thing works wonders. Freaking crazy. Alright, so then I have a Huntsworth beanie and face mask. A hand warmer, hot shot, goes around your waist, keeps your hands warm. I put all my hand warmers in there to keep my hands warm. GoPro head mount, a Gorilla Gear. I got this on clearance at Walmart last year for like 15 bucks. Safety harness, super nice. It has an assist right here, so if you do fall, you're able to use this assist. Kind of take the relief off your legs from hanging and stuff like that. You're not supposed to be hanging very long, so I suggest you, if you do fall, get back up as quickly as possible. So go ahead and tuck this thing back in and make sure it's the way it's supposed to be. Thing's a pain. Alright, so great bag. Like I said, I was really skeptical at first. I went on a day hunt trip with my buddy. We went out to Mark Twain National Forest up towards Lebanon, Missouri. So I don't know if you guys noticed or not, in the Missouri, Springfield area is where I reside, and then hunt kind of all over the state. Anyways, so we went up there, hunted all day, and then I had the pleasure of smelling his socks afterwards, and they were horrid, you could say. He had this in the bag for 50. He had his socks in his bag, which I think it's a little bit bigger than this one if I remember right. But he had his socks in the bag for like 15 minutes, and frickin' there was no smell at all. It was awesome. So I was a believer after that. So pretty cool. All right, next I have a Flex Tone extractor. Pretty easy call to use. It's got a slide right here between doe, buck, and fawn. So pretty easy to use. It also has a snort wheeze spot. This is a doe sound, and then a fawn. And then the snort wheeze. So really nasally sounding, it's kind of cool. Way better than just going so really easy to use, pretty good call. I also have a dual grunt tube. Supposedly this is like a more like a nasal sound, so little bit louder than the Flex Tone one, so I use that for when I'm needing to reach out a little bit further. Alright, next I have some just cheap Walmart camel pants for when it's really cold. I use these. It's got the Realtree Extra camo on them. Next I have a Game Winner, I'd say medium weight jacket. It's not super thick, but it keeps me pretty warm in 20 to 30 degree weather with a couple of layers underneath. So pretty water resistant too. It kind of repels water, so it's kind of cool. So it's the Realtree Extra camo pattern as well. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's cold. Stuff's been outside. Alright, I have a, what is this one? A Habit. This is a mossy oak Habit lightweight shirt. I don't know. Say scent factor, whatever that means. So I'm guessing it's their scent control brand. I got that at Sam's Club. It was like 15 bucks. Not a big deal. Next, I have a Cabela Zone. This is super nice. It's a Western Zone. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but pretty nice coveralls. I use these just when it's really cold. I know it's not mossy oak or anything like that, but when it's really dead out, like it is now, and all the leaves have fallen and stuff, these are super handy to have. Nice warm bibs, easy to move in, really flexible. Next I have a neck gaiter. This one is a, I don't know, Maglin Outdoors. Nice neck gaiter, keep you warm. Alright, then I also have another Game Winner Realtree Extra pants. Kind of like the Under Armour, but much cheaper, more affordable. Size 34, if anyone wants to send me some gear, feel free. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see what this is. Just a raincoat. This is Oak Tree NA, whatever that is. I don't know. Cheap coat, raincoat, nice when it's raining out. I got this in the extra large, so I can put it over my jacket if I'm wearing my jacket. Great windbreaker. Like I said, water resistant, water repels off it. Super nice. Next I have some wool socks. A couple pairs of wool socks depending on how cold it is. Definitely Smart Wool is the one I used. Great product, great socks. Definitely recommend these no matter where you're at when you're hunting. Wool definitely keeps you a lot warmer than cotton. Next I have the original Can Estrus Bleats. So, keep that in my backpack. I don't know why it's in here. Probably forgot to put it up. Next I got some Under Armour gloves. And some Game Winner gloves. I got a couple different sets of gloves. I always forget mine or lose them or whatever. So another, this one's a Hot Hands neck gaiter. Actually got Hot Hands spots for your ears so you keep your ears warm. And that's everything in my scent crusher bag. However, this unit right here, super nice because to get it descented, shoot the ozone in it, is through this tube. So what I actually do is I descent my hunting clothes and then I actually put it in my Cabela's bag. And then I'll do my boots and then I'll do my backpack as well. So everything is essentially descented. And like I said, this stuff works awesome. Definitely recommend it. Great product. Have a, I don't remember the name of this thing. Let's see what it says. I don't know. GoPro mount. Curved. Got it for my bow. So I can shoot a different angle like that. kind of give you a point of view. You'll be seeing that in the next couple of hunting videos. I'm going out Saturday. Hopefully there's some snow on the ground. We shall see. Praying for snow. Help. Pray for me. Pray for snow for me. That'd be great. So yeah, that's everything I take with me into the field, minus snacks or water in my hunt pack. I have a Canon, what is it, HR 600 or something like that, I don't know. And then hopefully I'll be getting a GoPro Hero Black 7 soon. Again, wish list. If you want to buy me a GoPro, it'd be great. Go ahead and send it my way. I'll throw your name in a video, sponsor, all that stuff. So this is what I got in my hunt bags. All my gear laid out. A lot of stuff. Condenses just to 3 bags, and then when I'm actually packed, it's just 2 bags. So it's really easy to quick grab and easy to go on. So hunting stand, I got like 3 or 4 different stands. I have a sniper hang-on stand. It's like 15 pounds, pretty easy to pack in. I have 3 climbing sticks. I don't remember the name of them. And then some game winner stands as well, the extra large and then the regular size one. So good variety of stuff. Like I said, you will see videos this weekend of me putting up some new game cameras, hopefully me tagging a deer or 2. I've had some great encounters with some bucks, passed on a couple of bucks I know I shouldn't have. This video right here is a buck tearing up a decoy that I had out. Freaking awesome. I was kind of shocked at how quick he came in. He made a scrape right in front of me and then walked in and laid out my decoy. So that was really cool to see. Wish I would have shot that deer, but you know, hindsight's 20/20. You only do so much in a day. Hopefully we'll get on some more bucks and maybe see that one again. I call him floppy ear because his ear looked like it was broken from fighting. So yeah, that's what I got for my hunting setup. I'll pack it up now so you guys can see what it looks like when it's all packed up and ready. Alright, so what else do I have in here? Game cameras. Itchy nose. Game cameras. Got my deer tags. Seal that up. GoPro mount for my head. Put that in here. My deer calls. Always keep them pretty accessible. I put them in this front pack. Front part of the fanny pack. This actually clips here to make it nice and tight. Put that in there along with my camo face paint, my hunter cloak, buck urine and earth scents. I'm not sure where my system is again. I think I left it in a tree somewhere, so who knows? Who knows where it is? We'll find it. Probably in my car. Release, extra release. Always pack an extra release. Whatever you do, always have an extra release. As you can tell, mine's in my car. My main one I use is in my car, my glove box. I keep most of my main stuff right there handy, so I don't ever leave it anywhere and lose it. But in case I do, I have an extra one in my bag. My Wild Pack Outdoor Edge hunting knives. Kind of that gives me a nice backrest too. So. My assistant rack pack. I know it's December. What is it? Today's December 5th or December 6th. December 6th actually. Second rut. I always usually try to rattle year round. I always see deer kind of sparring and stuff like that. So it's year round action. I just won't rattle as hard as I usually do during the rut. So you'll see a couple videos of that. This video right here is going to have my rattling tips. You'll get to see a deer come in multiple times to rattling. Ended up shooting him, harvesting him. Great deer. Maverick actually eats his antlers all the time. Stole it from me, so. Pack this thing up. So the worst part is, I got so much crap in here. Excuse me, so much stuff in here. Makes it a little bit harder to zip up, but it does. Even with all my stuff, it just needs a little extra force. Great bag though. Those make some good stuff now that they're owned by Bass Pro. Kind of a crazy transition, but hey, whatever. So my boots are in there. Pressure bag. So that's what my car usually looks like when I pack up and I'm ready. Grab these 2 bags, that hang on stand if I'm not going to a spot that I'm usually at, and I'm in the woods. So TS Outdoors, stay tuned. I'll be coming at you with some more videos this weekend.